Hey folks, Tom Rigsby here from TomRigsby.com. Today we're going to take on a question that faces a lot of business owners somewhere between that first year and fourth year of business. What's that question? Is this as good as it gets? If you've ever asked yourself that question, stay tuned. This is 7 Minutes in the Morning and it's just for you. Hey folks, good morning and welcome. This is 7 Minutes in the Morning. It's your daily dose from the business coach. That's me. My name is Tom Rigsby. Well, today we're dealing with an important question that a lot of business owners ask themselves, especially after the business is rolling for a little bit, you've had things going, and you ask yourself, man, is this as good as it gets? You know, we have these grand ideas of how life as a business owner is supposed to be before we start the business, and it's nice cars and a big house, fat bank account, and all the time in the world to do whatever you want. The reality is that in most cases, especially in that first year of business, all you've really managed to do, aside from coming up with an idea, finding a market, launching a product, and developing a business, is, at least it can seem this way, like you've traded that 8-hour-a-day job for a 16-hour-a-day job, and you are still working for the man, except now the man is you. Well, if you felt that way, first of all, let me assure you, you are not alone. Every business owner feels that way at some point or another, right? But the thing that I want to encourage you with today is that you can, and in fact you should, move beyond that. You are at a point in your business right now where you have attained as much success as you're going to attain until you start taking some different actions in your business. Now, that may sound harsh. It's certainly not intended to be. The point is that there are certain characteristics, certain tasks, certain processes and routines that you have to get into in order to launch your business. But those same tasks and processes and routines don't help you run a sustaining business. So I want to go back to the big house, nice car, fat bank account for a minute. I mean, what was your vision when you started your business? If you closed your eyes and thought, in your mind's eye, what's this going to look like when I have this business up and running? Is what you have right now, is that what you envisioned? If it is, man, that's great. You are absolutely on the right track. And I would encourage you to find another budding business owner and help them achieve the things that you have. But if that vision that you had in your mind's eye is not exactly the life you're living right now, then you need to make some changes. Now, we'll talk more in the week about changes, but what I want to get across to you today is that vision, right? You had a vision when you started your business. Don't give up on it. Just because you're feeling the weight and maybe feeling overwhelmed with the day-to-day that has to go on in your business, don't give up on that vision that you cast originally. This week I'm coming to you from the lake. We're taking a little bit of a break. Just to get some different surroundings, different circumstances, certainly a different point of view. I'll get you some great shots of the lake as we go on this week. But that's part of my vision for my business, right? I want to make work optional and location irrelevant. I can do what I do from wherever I choose to be, right? That's my vision for my business, and I'm working toward that. I have to make conscious decisions that move me closer to that goal. Now, the hard part is deciding that you're not on a track for your vision. That's a scary thing, right? Because if your business has survived for this first year, you are remarkable, first of all, because statistics tell us that 80% of businesses don't last through the first year. So you are in the top 20% of people that started a business the same day, the same time you did. But now you have to make a decision. If you're not satisfied with the way your day-to-day life is working right now, you have to decide to do things differently. Remember, if you want different results, you have to do things differently. Okay? So make that decision. That's the hard, in my mind, that's the hardest part. Deciding to do something is the hardest part. Once you have made that decision and you are at peace with that decision, then it's just a matter of putting the steps in place to make it happen. But that's the second part, and that's where a lot of people get stumbled up, get hung up, is in making a change. See, change is a scary thing. I understand that. So scary, in fact, that that's what we're going to talk about on tomorrow's show. It's all about change and how to deal with it. But go ahead today, make the decision. Just stop for 10 minutes. Go get a cup of coffee, sit out on the porch, sit out in the parking lot, go get in your car if you need to. Find some peace and quiet. Take that cup of coffee, a cup of tea, bottle of water, whatever it is for you, and just close your eyes for a minute. Is this really what I wanted when I started this business? If it's not, I want you to make the decision today that you're going to change. Just decide. You don't have to know the details. You don't have to know all the steps. You don't have to know any of those things today. Today you have to make a decision that you want different. You want things to be different. If you will make that decision today, then the rest of this week we'll work on the details. Now, again, decision making, scary. Change, more scary. I'm right here with you. We're going to do this together. Remember, I am here to help you. You're feeling the overwhelm and the weight of your business today, but I want to show you strategies and tactics that can help you find the success and the freedom you were looking for when you started your business. All right? That sounds good. I want to invite you to join me again tomorrow. Tomorrow's topic is about change, something that's scary and everybody needs a better handle on. All right? So be sure and tune in for that. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have questions, send them in. You can send them via email, tom@tomrigsby.com. I'd love to get that feedback and your comments. All right? I will talk to you tomorrow. Until then, my name is Tom Rigsby, and I am your business coach.